Hi, hey everyone. Thank you for clicking on this video and welcome to my channel. This is my first YouTube video. I'm extremely excited, but I wanted to get this off my chest. I'm just gonna go right into it. So the title is something like I should have started this 2 years ago. And basically what I mean is just being bold in my talents and my calling and things that actually make me happy. Um, I've spent the last several years, playing it safe, like being at the job I think I should be, doing the things that I think I should for, a woman of my age or just, I don't know, to please like people and please family. Um, but I realized that the only person getting in the way of my ideal self is myself. Like, I spent time the mindset of waiting on God. Like, I'm waiting on God to bless me with a new job, like a new opportunity, like to meet the right person that will give me X, Y, and Z opportunity. But literally, I just had this revelation like 3 days ago that, wow, while I'm like working and toiling and I wouldn't say like the past 2 years have been completely wasted. Like I actually was meeting certain goals and I was like trying new things and doing all that stuff. But during that time, I still had that mindset of, I can't really take off because I'm still like waiting. I'm waiting for something. But it wasn't until recently that I realized like, no, like I have all the resources, all the ability, all the time to actually do what I wanted to do. I just didn't do it because of my own preconceived notion of how things should be. And I'm just really excited right now because I feel like I'm finally in a time of life where I can actually be who I want to be and do what I want to do. And I don't have to wait around for anyone. Like, I can just do it now. Like, so for example, for those that don't know me, hello, my name is Carmen. I My goal is to be a fashion designer. I've always loved fashion, always loved designing, always loved, being crafty, making things, sketching things. Like that has always been something that actually made me happy. But because of, you know, life circumstances, like, because when I was in high school, I was just focused on like getting to college. And then when I was in college, I, tried to go on my own and tried to branch out and do my own thing. But then circumstances just was like, okay, well, I just need to finish college. I just need to get this degree that I have right now and just finish. And then once I graduated during COVID, also, it was like, okay, well, now I just need a job. Like, I just need to get acclimated into like adult life. And now I'm a few years out from that and I'm here where it's like, okay, well, none of that is actually making me happy. Like, none of that is actually what I want to do. And I am trying to not think like, okay, well, that's just wasted time. I should have done X, Y, and Z. When it's like, no, that time was still a growing time. I was still trying to figure out who I was. So I don't have to beat myself up for not doing everything perfectly, especially when I was doing at the time what I thought I wanted to do. I thought, okay, I don't want to work in fashion anymore. I don't want to be this person. I actually want to be, this person. I want to work at a corporate job. I want to live this kind of life. And that was acceptable to me at the time. But now I'm circling back and I'm realizing, okay, that's not acceptable to me anymore. And that's fine. That's life. That's like being in your 20s, that's being an adult, that's just living, right? But that brings me to this point now where I am, in my later 20s. I'm realizing, okay, that doesn't work for me anymore. I want to do something else. And I am finally taking steps into, you know, trying this thing out, being a fashion designer, trying to start a brand. And I'm working on documenting those struggles, the highs and lows of entrepreneurship, the highs and lows of being an artist, and the highs and lows of, doing something that's outside of um, of normal, of like a normal 9 to 5, of, conformity, like whatever. So this is just my first video, just to show to myself that like I am serious about this time. Like other times, maybe it wasn't my time, maybe I wasn't ready, but now I'm like, okay, well, since I'm not waiting on God, since I'm not waiting on other people, like really the only person that's preventing me from doing what I want to do is myself. Like I'm going to go full force in my business, full force in my creativity, full force in expressing myself. And this is just one of many steps into doing that. So I'm extremely excited. Um, I'm excited to build a community here on this platform. I'm excited to document my life in this way, and excited to just see where things go from here and the opportunities that come from the step of obedience, from the step of trying something new. So if you're like-minded, if you kind of have a similar story, or if you just find my life entertaining or like my journey entertaining, definitely like hello, love to have you. And I'm excited to start this journey together. So yes, first one of many videos. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.